Wonderful scenarios, and we can't enjoy any of it.
I had to sit on the bed for just a minute.
I know. Anyway, our today's special coming up at the top of the next hour. Okay, one more item before we get to our Hoover.
And it's a crazy one.
You and I did have this about a week and a half ago, and thousands of people ordered it.
Yes.
Because it's on clearance. It's a $10 bill for a beautiful 50 by, I think it's 50 by 60
50 by 60.
Cotton blanket.
Cotton.
This YarnDyed. This again reminds me of like a bed and breakfast blanket. Yes. Something you'd see in the Vineyard or you'd see in the Cape. You know,
we're talking high end today.
That's what I'm, but for a $10 bill,
for a $10 bill, this is like if your gift closet is depleted like mine and you want to grab some of these, they're $9.95. And these are beautiful. They're 100% yarn-dyed cotton. So the one you're looking at here is the jade, but if you'll look, it's patterned. It's actually jade with a little bit of white. And then it has this beautiful fringe detailing at the end. These are all machine wash, tumble dry, and they're so beautifully soft. So think of this in your living room, at the end of your bed, at the corner of the bed, in your car, and we have lots of colors. Should we go over and show colors?
Yeah, let's do it. I know, I can't believe
one with me, so
again,
really
too, this is another thing I love about what we do here is that if you saw a blanket like this in a retail store, you'd probably have one color too, especially if it was on clearance, there'd be one.
There'd be one.
So we have all of them still available. We marked down the price because, you know, holiday has come and gone, and we have new inventory coming in, so we're like, hey, let's just clear it out. So profit margins are down to nothing. This is just a way for you to get a great blanket.
This is where your little shipping basket comes in handy, because you can just buy as many as you want.
And this is where, honestly, a customer gets the give back. They really do. So, you know, for all of the wonderful things that we do with you all year and how wonderful customers you've been, it's like, you know what? We'll cut the price down.
Yeah,
it's kind of a freebie. It's just to make space.
And it's the perfect time of year. So let's pick colors. We have the blue, and remember the blue is just like the jade, so it's got a little white in it. Look at this one, Guy. Look at the yellow. It's a pretty sunny yellow with that beautiful white detail.
There's only 200 in yellow, so if you like yellow, you should be for $10. $10,
crazy. $9.95. I
would buy. I wrote on my card. I'd buy like 6 of these.
Oh, I know. These are great, and we do have solid colors, and I love that. So we have it in the beige. We have the ivory.
Look at black.
We have black. So if you have a lot of leopard or snow leopard in your home, the black you'll love. We have that classic white wedding gift. I love the white getting a monogram and just giving it as a gift. The coral, and that one is your multi, the coral and the white, and then the navy. And I wanted to show you too, on the solids, the fringe is actually matching. It's the same. So on the navy and the black and the beige. So there's your navy. And then we do have over on the bed, the lilac. And you can see how, you know, just like with this jade one, you toss this over the end of your bed, especially if you have a full or queen size bed. It's that perfect size where it just gives you that finish.
Yeah, it matches up with our sheets perfectly.
It does,
and with even with our down comforter, you could throw that whole thing together. So like even if, you know, it's nice if you have your down comforter on your bed and you just want to take a nap, you can take this little blanket in with you. You don't have to mess up the bed, just lay right on top of it.
You know what, I have one of these from a few years ago. I didn't pay $9.95 for it. I remember it was more.
No.
But this weekend we were watching the big football game and I was snuggled up with this, and it is the perfect coverage. You know, right now it's a little light, but as you get into the summer months, it is that perfect breathable cotton. It's 100%. It's not a blend. It's not a synthetic. When you wash it, it gets softer and softer. And I put this on because I always think these are pretty enough to wear as a wrap.
They really are.
They really are so pretty.
And the fringe detailing, it dresses it up a little bit.
And remember, we do have this in colors. And I want to explain yarn dyeing. So when you see these patterned ones, because I always see yarn dyed in those fancy catalogs. I think you get those fancy catalogs in the mail, and they talk about their yarn dyed. That means that all of these fibers were actually dyed before it was woven. So these prints that you see, and they're not printed or screened on, it's actually woven into the cotton.
The color of the threads, right, are actually there,
so it's actually woven in. So you can launder these, they'll get softer, but my decorating trick and tip always, and especially at this time of year when you want maybe something new and fresh, is throws and pillows. It's a great way to add color, texture, and it's super affordable. Especially today.
$9.95. I don't think you'll probably find anything on HSN that's anything.
I don't think so
cheaper
either.
Than that.
No.
We don't have anything less than $10.
No, I don't think we do.
I mean, look at this. It's a $9.95 payment. It's only $3 on your shipping. So it's $13, and you get a beautiful blanket to keep. And might not be a bad idea.
Once you hit 5, $5 on shipping? Is it the rest are?
Then it's free. Yeah.
Oh,
that's it.
That means you could get one in every color.
Well, what I would do, I would stick a bunch of these away and keep them as gifts for next year, or what the heck, holidays coming. Everybody wants a blanket. Everybody wants a TV blanket.
Yes, a little basket at the couch.
Guys, you can use this for, it could be a pet blanket. I mean,
you could keep this in your
for
car.
$9.
I wanted to show you this too. If you travel a lot, or maybe you know someone who travels a lot, what I like about these is they're so pretty and they're so compact.
Yeah.
You could put this in a bag. I mean, even when I go to the movie, the movie theaters now?
Freezing cold.
It's cold and it's like you're in a lounger. You can lounge back.
You know it's always cold?
I take my own blanket.
You know it's always cold, and I always talk about it in the football shows? Outback Steakhouse.
It is really
freezing in there. What are they doing in there? It's probably it's cooking all them steaks. It's hot in there. But I always talk when we do our football shows, and I talk to Anthony, and we joke about it. But I'm like, there are restaurants that are cold. There's movie theaters that are cold. What about, like you said, you're traveling on the train or the plane or whatever, and you want to have your own blanket. You want to have a blanket in the car for the kids.
And that blanket they bring you. I don't know what it's made of. It's not very big, but these are cotton.
You know what it is? It's like batting.
It is like.
It's like somebody, batting, which is a stuffing.
Inside of a quilt.
It's the stuffing they couldn't use for anything else.
Look at this.
And
this is beautiful. And I think these make the best gifts. Also, like if you're going to someone's home instead of bringing a bottle of wine, this is less than a good bottle of wine. I mean, this is $9.95.
Put it in a little gift bag, and it'd be really, really nice.
And it's a nice little piece of home. And look at all the colors that we have, because remember, this is the jade.
I like the yellow.
We have the lilac. Look at those colors over by Guy. The yellow's so pretty. The light blue, the coral, and then we have all those solids. So the white, the black, the ivory, the beige, the navy would be great as we go into summer.
This yellow's great.
I like the yellow with the navy.
Isn't it funny, too, because there are certain yellows I don't like that are just a little too yellow.
It's very subtle.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of that buttery yellow, which is not too, sunshine is kind of bright. I think this is more like my butter. It's softer.
Butter.
So if you like yellow, you're going to absolutely love this as well. Ellen, is that all I get?
That's it.
The heck,
I think you're going to clean up now.
I am going to go clean up. Literally, I'm going to clean up. Yeah, Julie's joining us, and we've got our Hoover vacuum at half price today, so it's a great